Good afternoon, and welcome to Big Z Sports' presentation of high school softball. Today in this matchup, the Dover Lady Tornadoes host the Strasburg Lady Tigers. Today's game is presented by Keim Home Center, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and Right Mark Roofing. Now let's head to the field with Big Z Sports.
Dover City Park is the backdrop, and Big Z Sports is live with some high school softball on the way. Nick McWilliams, Shannon Thomas, and the Claxon Communications crew bringing you an out-of-conference showdown as the Dover Crimson Tornadoes host the Strasburg Tigers. Good evening, everyone. And Shannon, very interesting setup that got us here in this situation in the first place, which was a little bit of a swap. This game was going to be played at Franklin Park up in Strasburg, but Mother Nature wins, so we ended up coming down here to the turf.
Mother Nature says she likes turf, and that's where we're going to play all these.
Starting to drizzle too, as we're saying.
All these spring sports, and this should be a great game between Strasburg and Dover. Strasburg, everybody knows how good they've been the last 3 years, and Dover has, really built this team up the last couple years. And rumor around the softball world, around the state, is this is a very talented group for the Dover Tornadoes, and they can make a very deep run come tournament time.
Yeah, great out-of-conference matchup for both these sides because for obvious reasons, you're going to want some early season wins, but whenever it comes to a team that made it to the regionals last year and a team that was a state champion last year, we know it's going to be a heck of a matchup.
Yeah, and, we were sitting here talking a little bit. This could come down to some solid defensive play today. Which one of these defenses can step up because they're both going to have some great pitching behind them, but the defense all the way around on the infield is going to have to make some great plays.
Certainly will have to, and it's going to be a heck of a pitching matchup, which we will talk more about as we roll on with your Wood Electric pregame show. A matchup of a Dover team that is sitting at 7-1 and a Strasburg team that, after a bit of a rough start, is currently on a 5-game winning streak. We're going to learn a lot about both these sides tonight.
Yeah, like I said, everybody knew how good Dover was going to be right out of the gate. Nobody knew what to expect from Strasburg. The biggest thing with Strasburg at the beginning of the year, I think they struggled offensively a little bit at the beginning of the year. Some errors on defense, but offensively they couldn't get going and give their pitchers run support. And then all of a sudden, these last couple games, their bats have caught fire, and every night you see a couple different girls have hit home runs. And so the offense for the Tigers is now rolling.
Yeah, it definitely is. Well, we are going to keep rolling with your Wood Electric pregame show here live from Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio as Adam and Travis McClellan work hard behind the scenes trying to get our tent to go up here because, unfortunately, the rain is starting to fall. But don't worry, we're going to have today's presentation of high school softball on the way. It's Dover and Strasburg, and it's live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
Join us at Keim Home Center in Charm for Customer Appreciation Days, April 7th through 12th. We're celebrating our customers all week long with giveaways, gift card drawings, woodworking demonstrations, and refreshments. Save 10% on appliances, lawn and garden tools, housewares, and so much more. Don't miss our free pancake and sausage breakfast Friday and Saturday morning. Visit keimhome.com or follow us on Facebook for more details. We'll see you April 7th through 12th for Customer Appreciation Days at Keim Home Center in Charm.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Commercial building owners, how well do you keep your roof maintained? At Right Mark Roofing, we offer our Bullseye Maintenance Program to building owners to help keep your roof healthy. This includes our 21-point inspection that examines all the essential areas of your roof that require year-round maintenance, a detailed report on the health and status of your roof, priority service that moves you to the front of the line, and discounts that reduce the risk of expensive repairs. Give us a call at 330-275-0088 or visit our website at rightmarkroofing.com to learn more.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Welcome back to your Wood Electric pregame show live from Dover City Park as we've had a venue change for today's showdown of high school softball. It is the Dover Crimson Tornadoes hosting the Strasburg Tigers. Out of conference softball here live on our YouTube channel. We go along the base pass with the coach, brought to you by PAC Drilling. Is head coach Tom Spidell for the Strasburg Tigers. Coach, looks a little bit different than Franklin Park, of course, but given some weather, at least we're going to be able to get this game in today.
Yeah, that's just it. We talked this morning, me and Gary, and I just said, hey, I'm good with going down to Dover. It's not that far in our field. I don't think there's any way we're going to get it ready, so they got turf. Let's just, if it's not raining, let's go get it in and play, and that's what we're looking forward to.
Well, this is the fun part about this. Out-of-conference matchups sometimes can be hit or miss, but we know that this is one that's going to be a great test for both sides. What are you guys seeing out of Dover coming into this? Should be a great early season test.
It is. I talked with Hannah early in the year and set this up, and we actually are playing 2 games against them, and they're a good team, made it to regionals last year, and so we always look forward to playing those top teams, and when it's this close, it makes it even that much better. We don't have far to travel, so.
Yeah, nice little jaunt down 77. Tell us a little bit about the season to this point. We've seen you guys a couple times. Maybe some early season struggles that you guys haven't necessarily been used to over the past couple of years. So what have you been talking about trying to correct that?
Yeah, we did. We started out a little slow. Hitting was not where we thought it would be, but they've been picking it up. And, we've just talked to them about being patient and keep doing what we know works and stay focused, and we'll eventually break out of it, which, now we've gone on a 5-game winning streak, which is nice, so get a little confidence back and get them going, and looking forward to tonight. It'll be interesting.
Now, kind of tying back into that really good early season matchup like we were just talking about, Dover presents something that a lot of teams don't have the luxury of, which is 2 dominant pitchers. You guys have 2 really good pitchers too, so we really could see a defensive battle here tonight.
Yeah, it's kind of funny you say that, and usually when we talk about that and it's going to be a low-scoring game, then something happens and it's like 8-7 or something, but no, that's kind of what we expect, low-scoring game, whoever can push across a couple runs and find a way to make it hold up, so, those are the keys. That's what we got to do.
Well, thank you for your time, Coach, and as always, good luck to the Tigers.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Head coach Tom Spidell for the Strasburg Tigers, brought to you by PAC Drilling. Stay tuned. Coming up, you're going to hear from Hannah Duff from Dover.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
Big moments are coming. Are you ready? If you need sponsor banners, graduation programs, or yard sale signs, the East Central Ohio Print Center has you covered. Visit ECOPrintCenter.org. And if you've got a new driver in the house, East Central Ohio ESC offers flexible driver's education with in-car training and online options. Scholarships are available from signs to steering wheels. The East Central Ohio Educational Service Center is here to help. Find out more today online at ECOESC.org.
The Tiger's Den Sports Shop in Strasburg is just that, your one-stop shop for local high school team apparel. With a large selection of shirts, sweatshirts, hats, beanies, coats, you can have it customized to be your school's biggest fan. Whether you need a single shirt or a team order, the Tiger's Den Sports Shop in Strasburg has just what you need. For contact information, find them on Facebook.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County dairy farmers. Farms, family, food.
Welcome back to your Wood Electric pregame show live from Dover City Park as the Dover Crimson Tornadoes will host the Strasburg Tigers in some out-of-conference softball action on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. We will go along the base pass with the coach, brought to you by PAC Drilling. It is head coach Hannah Duff for the Dover Crimson Tornadoes. Coach, first and foremost, happy to get Dover back on our YouTube channel. Been a great season here so far for you guys. What's been rolling for you?
We really just kind of continued from last year and brought it into this year. Our bats are getting better each game, our defense, and obviously our pitching. Having two strong pitchers helps our defense. Our defense trusts our pitchers, and our pitchers trust our defense, and then our offense backups our pitchers.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the first things I wanted to ask you was about that pitching staff that you guys have. Having one dominant arm is something. Having two is something that's a real big luxury. How much confidence do you have anytime you hand the ball to either one of them?
I'm pretty sure I've told them both that they could pitch the ball with their eyes closed and I would still be comfortable with them out on that mound. They both just have so much knowledge in their pitching ability that it just makes it that much easier. They're both able to correct themselves and they're both able to do what they need to do to get the job done.
We're at the point of the season, I think we said 7-1 out through 8 games, where teams are really starting to really understand their lineup. Everyone's kind of slotting in and feeling they're out their position in the lineup pretty well. How confident are you guys with the 9 that you're going to trot out there?
I'm very confident. We've kind of been consistent so far the whole season, and I'm not going to change it until it needs to be changed.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yep.
Well, and finally for you, Coach, looking at Strasburg, interesting out-of-conference matchup for you guys, obviously. We know the pedigree of Strasburg softball, so what have you guys been talking about coming into this matchup?
Just being mentally tough. The girls know what comes from Strasburg, but also we know it's going to be good competition, and we just have to play our ball.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Coach, and good luck to the Tornadoes.
Thank you.
Head coach Hannah Duff for the Dover Tornadoes, brought to you by PAC Drilling. Stay tuned. We'll wrap up your Wood Electric pregame show and get to the night's first pitch right after this. Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our School to Work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
T-County Boxing Academy professional boxer Andre Sugar Dre Donovan is back in action Saturday, April 19th, fighting for the ABO Bantamweight Championship at the Meadows Casino in Washington, Pennsylvania. Tickets are available at Day One Cuts on Monroe Avenue in New Philadelphia or on Sugar Dre's Facebook and Instagram pages. Plus, the T-County Boxing Academy is offering their youth classes starting in April. They're open to boys and girls ages 8 to 15. Classes are Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, $10 each or $65 for the whole month.
Join us at Keim Home Center in Charm for Customer Appreciation Days, April 7th through 12th. We're celebrating our customers all week long with giveaways, gift card drawings, woodworking demonstrations, and refreshments. Save 10% on appliances, lawn and garden tools, housewares, and so much more. Don't miss our free pancake and sausage breakfast Friday and Saturday morning. Visit KeimHome.com or follow us on Facebook for more details. We'll see you April 7th through 12th for Customer Appreciation Days at Keim Home Center in Charm.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
Welcome back into your Wood Electric pregame show live here from Dover City Park. And it is time for your starting lineups brought to you by Wendy's with a voice change because...
Yeah, just a temporary, another pinch hit roll.
Well, you know what? That's Adam Sawieski, if you didn't realize. By the way, Shannon Thomas, he's trying to go warm up. He's actually getting some chili from Wendy's because it's time.
It's time for
our Wendy's starting lineups.
It is time for that.
Why don't you start off with Strasburg?
I will start off with Strasburg. Leading off, playing shortstop, number 16, Olivia Spidell. Batting in the 2-hole, Riley Becker. She'll be playing center field wearing number 77. Third is Ella Gilkerson, number 9. She'll be catching tonight. Number 4, Miley Reifenschneider. She'll be on the mound, number 14. Batting fifth, Sophia Seacrest, playing left field, wears number 5. Sixth is Addie Sibla, wears number 7, playing third base. Raelle Watkins will be playing second base tonight, wearing number 35. Keegan Kramer, playing right field, wears number 12. And rounding out the Tiger lineup is Addie Sundheimer, wearing number 6. She will be the designated player and playing first base in the flex position, number 4, Lauren Harvey.
Thank you for that, Adam. As for Dover and their starting lineups, leading things off for them, number 4, the shortstop, Jenna Mulk. Then it is number 16, the right fielder, Allie Hupp. Batting in the 3 spot, it is number 1 and the third baseman, Olivia McHugh. In the power spot, number 15, the first baseman, Avery Contini. Batting 5th, number 2, Charlie Reese. She'll be playing center field. Susie Peltz is the designated player, batting 6, wearing number 10. Sarah Clark is your second baseman. She bats 7th and wears number 7. Maddie Bantam is behind the plate. She wears number 9, bats 8th. And batting 9th is going to be number 5, Madeline Faulkner. She is your left fielder. Kara Lint on the mound for the Dover Tornadoes is the flex. And we will go ahead and take another timeout because it's national anthem time here. And coming right out of this, Dover Strasburg softball. It's live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at sarchonecdjr.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Wendy's fully refreshed taco salad is the perfect salad for those who hear the word salad and say, I'd rather have a taco. Because this salad isn't just a salad. It's as if a taco and a salad had an on-again, off-again situationship that got him on a reality TV show for tacos and salads that are in love. What I'm trying to say is Wendy's taco salad has tortilla strips, zesty dressing, and a whole lot of chili. For a fresh take on a classic, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
Are you ready to make a difference in a young person's life? Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio has 88 children waiting for a mentor. As a mentor, you will spend as little as 4 hours a month with your little, guiding them, listening, and helping them discover their full potential. Your time and your kindness can change the course of their future. By becoming a Big, you're not just volunteering, you're defending the potential of a child, giving them an opportunity to dream big and reach higher. Visit www.bigs4kids.com to sign up and help us make sure that no child has to wait. Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio. Defend the potential and become a Big today.
Welcome back into the Big Z Sports YouTube channel, live from the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio. And it is almost time to wrap up your Wood Electric pregame show. As we're still waiting on Shannon Thomas, I keep turning around looking for him.
One thing we have learned tonight is that he must not get his burgers or whatever he's getting medium. It must be medium well.
Or just well, maybe even. I'm not sure. But no, like we said, he's going down to Wendy's to get chili. And a big thank you to Wendy's for bringing you your starting lineups.
He was probably walking back here and heard us made that reference. He probably did hop in the car.
And then realized,
he loves chili.
Mm-hmm. Well,
that's probably what he did.
This is the time for chili. Actually, sitting out here watching a great softball game and enjoying some chili would be great as the annoying rain showers have started again.
You know, I was
not even showers.
I was going to make a point of that I brought the tent with me, and I had it. You know, it was just sitting here in a bag. Silly me to think that we weren't going to need it.
If you would have checked the radar, man, you were right. There was nothing on it. So this is probably just one of those little blips that has popped up, and it is a cold rain here from Dover. But the bright side is turf infield. We know it's going to handle it just fine. We are going to get tonight's presentation of high school softball in the first of 2 out-of-conference matchups for these teams.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is, I know both these teams look forward to this. You know, you get 2 quality teams together, you're going to do nothing but make your team better in doing so. Hannah Lint going to be on the mound tonight. Kara Lint. Hannah Lint, where? I don't
Hannah
know.
Duff is the head coach.
Yeah,
maybe that's where it came from.
See, I wasn't prepared for this. That's my problem.
Oh, look, and then now here he comes, and there's the chili in hand. Oh, goodness gracious. But anyway, it is going to be a great showdown. We are so much looking forward to bringing to you this live on our YouTube channel. Big role, or a big matchup, I should say, on the mound. You know, whether it's Kara Lint or Jenna Malk for Dover, or Lauren Harvey and Miley Reifenschneider for Strasburg. These are 2 teams that actually have, something that a lot of teams don't have the luxury of, 2 dominant pitchers in their lineups.
Absolutely. So they can control the game however they want based on what pitcher they want to use.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to see if that ends up getting changed as the game rolls on, as it looks like Shannon has made his return, which is a positive side as we're about to get things underway. He just wanted to be out for the rest of the pregame show, maybe. Shannon's getting ready to go. Hey, welcome back.
Hey, man, got to go support the booster clubs and all that stuff.
Oh, we said it was Wendy's chili for the starting lineups.
Well, I stopped over here and got booster club stuff, too. So.
Oh, look at that. You can get best of both worlds there. As first batter will stand in, it is Olivia Spidell, and we are set to go from Dover City Park. Dover versus Strasburg, live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. First offering from Lintz, right down Broadway, strike number 1.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of that stuff right down Broadway today. She don't play around. She just brings it. She brings it hard.
You and I are going to be right here behind home plate, so we're going to get a good look at just how much velocity Lint can bring. Next delivery, that one had some nice tailing action. Swung on and missed from Spidell. Couldn't catch up to it on the outside corner.
Yeah, and luckily with as hard as she throws, we got a nice piece of solid steel fence in between us and the ball.
Don't be flinching now. Lint's ready, 0-2, working quickly on Spidell. Next delivery's too high. Lays off of it for ball 1. Lint tried to get her to bite on the rise.
Yeah, sitting right here, old Aaron Stump, he'd probably get whiplash sitting right here as much as he jumped
Oh,
back.
You ain't kidding. He did that. We were in a press box, and he did it. Lint is ready. Her 1-2. Cut on and miss. Strike 3 as Spidell goes down swinging. First punch out of the game for Lint and the first out of the ball game. Up next, Riley Becker, the lefty, the center fielder.
Yeah, Lint, she never really settled in one area right there with Spidell. She kind of moved it all around and was able to get the strikeout.
Becker, known as a slap hitter, third baseman, will play well in front of the bag. In Olivia McHugh, and that's going to be a number off the end of the bat, and it will hook foul as McHugh just let it go foul. You saw the spin off of that, Shannon. It was destined for there no matter what.
Yeah, that's where it was going, and McHugh did a nice job because it almost hit her leg, and she was able to pull her leg back to if it had hit her leg, it would have been a fair ball.
Trading out the ball. Something that's probably going to be an ongoing issue here. This is not a hard rain at all. I don't even know how much it's actually picking up on the camera. It is simply just as light of a mist as you could possibly imagine.
Yeah, light, but it's just steady right now. And it's so light that a lot of people don't even have their umbrellas out yet.
Becker is ready again. Lint, kick, steals, swung on, slapped back to the cage. It's now 0-2. Something that both these pitchers for both sides, whether that be Lint on the mound for Dover or Reifenschneider for Strasburg, they are going to want to get ahead in the counts early. Both these teams have an offense that can really hurt you. Strasburg kind of struggled to find it through the first couple of games, but they seem to be on a roll with it now. Lint kicks and deals too high. Becker holds the hands back.
Yeah, and one thing about this light mist and that ball getting wet, that could be an equalizer for these offenses today. You know, they might be able to get to some of these pitchers.
Lint ready again. Her 1-2. Swung on and missed. Second straight punch out there for Lint. And quickly 2 gone in the top of the first. That'll bring up Ella Gilkerson, the catcher for the Tigers. And Shannon, it wouldn't be early season softball if we couldn't see our breath as we're doing these games.
Yeah, it don't matter if you're at a sporting event watching or if you're broadcasting one. The weather's been terrible. But on those nights off, we get nice weather.
First one to Gilkerson, cut on and missed. Next one was well out of the zone. Again, that late tailing action, you and I can actually see it sitting right here, and boy, does that have late break.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be in the zone there for a second. All of a sudden, it took a big break out of the zone.
1-1. Inside corner, strike 2 is called. Gilkerson kind of danced back out of the way. It just clipped the front of the zone. Lint looking for a 1-2-3 to get things started. Gilkerson looking for the 2-out knock. Swung on, fouled away, so we'll do it again. You didn't flinch that time, so I was proud of you there.
I've gotten used to it over the last 3 or 4 years.
It's not going through the steel, no matter how hard they hit. Gilkerson ready, the 1-2. Swung on, fouled away, almost the exact same spot here on the fencing, so we'll do it again.
Gilkerson, she's got her timing down. She's just getting underneath of it a little bit as the ball rises up out of the zone.
Lint with a quick rub of the rosin bag, gets ready. The 1-2 again. Outside, just off the plate, ball 2. Good hold by Gilkerson.
Yeah, I bet that one was a tough one to hold on right there because it was belt high, just out of the zone.
The 2-2. Cut on and missed. Lint sits down the first 3 batters she sees. We move on to the bottom of the first from Dover. Big Z Sports will return right after this.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Back into your Wood Electric pregame show live from the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. No score as we head to the bottom of the first inning. Leading things off for Dover will be Jenna Malk, the shortstop for the Tornadoes. Right fielder Allie Hupp bats second. Olivia McHugh, the third baseman, will be the one who bats third. Miley Reifenschneider on the bump for Strasburg. She is tasked with something that is going to be very difficult. That's limiting a Tornadoes offense that Shannon we know can put them up in bunches, especially if a couple players start getting in a roll. It almost seems contagious and the rest of the team starts really following suit.
Yeah, and I mean the very first batter, Jenna Malk, I mean she would typically she would hit cleanup in a lot of lineups, but Dover's got such a solid lineup. They stick her first. See if maybe she can get one out of the park earlier, or a lot of times she hits them deep and gets a double or a triple out of them. So that very first batter for Reifenschneider is going to be a tough one.
For Strasburg, as we mentioned, and whenever we were talking with head coach Tom Spidell about the early parts of the year, there were some struggles for Strasburg, some things that they were not necessarily used to in terms of, offensive production not really being there, maybe a struggle here or there with the pitching staff. Then all of a sudden they've gone on a 5-game win streak since then and have really seemed to right the ship. Very recently, I think the last game out against Newcomerstown, an 18-3 victory. So there's that Strasburg offense that we're so used to seeing all the time.
A very good Newcomerstown team, too. It wasn't like it was somebody that was a slouch. That's a very good Newcomerstown team. And they finally got the offensive bats going. The first couple games, they ran into, a couple solid pitchers at Connaught Valley and Garaway, and the offense struggled, and they just couldn't produce runs. They, did a lot of things that they typically didn't do, and he moved some players around, did some things. They worked on their batting, and now all of a sudden they've exploded in offensive runs, and they're hoping to continue that today.
Malk stands in. Reifenschneider kick steals. First offering to hers on the inside corner, strike one. It's going to be a location that could be key for Reifenschneider if she can bust the hands in. Strasburg was retired. No runs, no hits, no errors, no left on base to start that first. Malk looking to get things started here early for Dover. Next delivery there, it's going to be a line drive into left field, and it's a single to lead things off for Malk, who the next one she saw from Reifenschneider went right after it up in the zone and just drove it in between the 5-6 hole.
Yeah, and that's why Malk bats number one. She's very good in that batter's box, and she's also a very good base runner, and Dover puts her in that spot to try to create something.
Allie Hupp, the right fielder, one out, stand in. Malk, again, with a lot of speed over there at first. See if they want to maybe put her in motion. Reifenschneider ready. Hupp digs in. First delivery is going to be cut on. That one's going to be put into play. Reifenschneider fields it off the mound. Throws on to first for out number one. So Hupp does do her job in the sense that she got the runner into scoring position, but is out on the fielder's choice. Up next, Olivia McHugh, the third baseman. Malk standing on at second. You got to assume pretty much anything hit to the outfield would likely be scoring her.
Yeah, she'll get a nice jump as soon as the bat makes contact.
Should say anything that's hit in play, not that's recorded out in the outfield. Reifenschneider ready. First delivery, there's going to be a bunt attempt. It's a beauty from McHugh. Fielded by Reifenschneider on to first. Overthrow there. And coming home is going to be Malk. Advancing on to second is McHugh.
And that's just right there, just one little mistake, and the Tornadoes are on the board.
The E1 leads to the game's first run, with McHugh now standing in scoring position on second as well. Avery Contini, the first baseman, now in. Covering first, it was actually the second baseman in Rael Watkins, as Harvey was coming in to crash on that bunt attempt. 1-0 Dover lead in the early goings. Reifenschneider kick steals, runs too far inside, ball one. One-0 is cut on. That's a line drive. Right fielder racing in. Not going to be able to make the play, and it's off of her glove. Rounding third is going to be McHugh as she'll score. Pulling up at second is Contini. Avery Contini with the RBI makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, that ball got out there pretty quick. It bounced right in front of the right fielder. When it bounced, it came up and hit her glove, and she was unable to corral it, and they was able to get that run in.
Wayne Dorr replay as you see it bouncing right in front of the right fielder out there in Kramer. That was all the space that McHugh needed to take advantage, round third, and go on home. Thanks to Wayne Dorr for our instant replays all season long. Next up in the box, Charlie Reese, the center fielder. Contini on at second, still only one gone. Reifenschneider's first deal is going to be popped up, straight up, and looking back, and into the glove there behind the plate of Gilkerson. Good job by her looking straight up. That ball never really trailed away. Way more difficult than a lot of people think it is trying to catch a ball behind the plate.
Well, and the biggest thing is you got to get up out of your stand, and you got to get rid of that mass quick enough and then locate the ball. So there's a lot going on right there, and, she got a little bit of help, like you said, no wind tonight, and it just kind of went straight up in the air, and it just stayed there.
Susie Peltz comes in, your designated player, bats for the pitcher in Kara Lint. First offering on the outside corner at the knees, strike one. Also, what's interesting off the bat of Reese, too, normally there's so much tail spin or front spin on balls that are hit like that, it's going to trail and move, but it really almost just went straight up above Gilkerson. The 0-1, too high. Good hold by Peltz. Reifenschneider ready. Her 1-1. Outside corner, just off the zone. Now it's 2-1. If you notice, Shannon Peltz not looking to do too much, choking up on the bat a little bit, just wants to put it in play, find a gap, and bring home Contini, keep this inning alive.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You're not trying to win the game with this at bat. You're just trying to put it in play.
And she will. Off the glove of Harvey at first. It's going to go down the right field line. Coming home to score is Contini. Going around to second is going to be Peltz, who is safe. And for the third straight batter, they end up at second base, and another run scores for Dover.
Yeah, that ball come off that bat in a hurry. It got on Harvey so quick. She's able to get a glove on it, but it was about shoulder length high right there, and it just ricocheted off of her. Like you said, another RBI.
Sarah Clark, the second baseman, now in. Peltz with the RBI, stands on at second for Harvey. You feel bad for her. That was a reactionary play. Nearly had it in the glove, but it was just hit a little too hard as Clark fouls the first one back off the cage. Tornadoes pouncing on Reifenschneider and the Tigers here early. 3-0, bottom of the first inning. Some extremely hard-hit balls to start off for Dover.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lot of time in the batting cage and batting practice.
Reifenschneider's 0-1, outside corner, fouled down the right side, and headache in the stands.
Clark had the bat on it just a little late.
Reifenschneider now ahead 0-2. Realistically, Shannon, look at what these Dover batters are doing. They are being extremely aggressive. Barely any pitches seen by any of them so far. Next delivery from Reifenschneider runs too far outside. Clark thought about it but held off. And actually upcoming will be the fourth pitch to Clark. Peltz in front of her had 4 pitches that she saw. Before that, nobody saw more than 2. Next delivery swung on, popped up, right side. Watkins at second, trailing back, and will make the grab for out number 3. We'll move on to the top of the second, but Dover strikes for 3. Tornadoes lead. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
As a parent, a high school sports season can be exhausting. From traveling to games, eating on the run, getting to bed late, and oh yeah, still working your 9 to 5. After all that, you need to unwind, and there is no better way to do that than at one of the 10 lakes operated by the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. The opportunities are endless with things to do, plus the option of primitive tent camping or treating yourself to glamping in one of their cabins. See all the Muskingum Watershed offers by finding them at mwcd.org.
Hi, Thad here at TMK Valley Propane, bringing you a Winter Weather Minute. Heavy snow and ice can accumulate near and on your propane equipment. Clear the snow from all regulators, vents, and piping. This ensures that your propane equipment can vent properly. Using a broom rather than a shovel will avoid damaging any parts as you remove the snow. Lastly, keeping your driveway clear helps our drivers ensure timely delivery, especially during inclement weather.
Welcome back into the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio as we start off the second inning. First offering from Lint to Reifenschneider, runs high, ball number 1. Today's presentation of high school softball brought to you in part by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Home, auto, farm, life, whatever it is. Contact the fine folks at Tusk Insurance Agency and Zach Motice to help you out with that. Next offering, Reifenschneider swings through it. It's now 1-1.
Well, after these last couple weeks, you might want to call him and check on some flood insurance.
Wouldn't be a bad idea. Been a rather wet start to the spring. Thankfully, it hasn't affected too many games that we've had on our broadcast schedule yet. Next one from Lint, cuts outside. Now 2-1. Lint's first 3 batters she faced, all 3 punch-outs. Reifenschneider looking to help her bid on the mound here with her team trailing 3-0. Lind's next offering, I should say, runs inside to Reifenschneider. Now she's up in the count 3-1.
Yeah, being very patient in the batter's box. And she's seen, her teammates the last inning. A lot of those pitches rose in the box or in the zone, and she probably took note of that.
The 3-1 cut on and missed. Lint went with the outside corner. Reifenschneider couldn't get a bat on it. Now the full count. For Strasburg, certainly not panic time by any means. Dover really put the ball into play with a very aggressive attitude at the plate. Just going to have to start chipping away. Reifenschneider sees the next one at the knees. Strike 3 called. What a location from Lint, who was hammering the outside and up, and suddenly just had the bottom drop out of it right at the knees.
Yeah, she does a very nice job moving all around in the zone, but staying in the zone. You never know where it's going to be with her. A lot of times pitchers kind of get consistent where they want to be, and right now she's tested all 4 corners of it.
Sophia Seacrest, the left fielder, her first plate appearance, cuts on the first one she sees is underneath it from Lint. Despite the not-so-optimal weather and the change of venue, still a good crowd on hand here from Dover. 0-1 from Lint is going to be on the outside corner. Strike 2 called to Seacrest. Lint working very quickly with this Strasburg lineup. 0-2 in the dirt. Now 1-2 as Seacrest held off on it. Almost looked, Shannon, like Lint was trying to go for the same location when she got the punch out with Reifenschneider, but maybe lost the handle a bit, and it dropped too low.
Yeah, and it don't help when the ball that you're using just rolls across the ground, gets all wet, so Blue gave him a new ball and said, somebody dry this one for me.
Lint's 1-2 swung on and missed. 5 straight punch-outs for Lint to start off against Strasburg. Addie Siblo, the third baseman, will come in for her first plate appearance. And this is something, if you are Coach Hannah Duff and the coaching staff for Dover, Lint is rolling, but you're going to tell your defense, hey, you still got to be ready, still got to be up on your toes, because, again, we've seen what Strasburg can do if you give them just a little bit of room.
Yeah, as a defense, when you got a pitcher that's dominant like this and just striking everybody out, you get a little lazy out there, not paying attention, and all of a sudden something will come up on you quick.
Lint's first one to Sibla missed. The next one catches the zone. It's 1-1. Of course, as we said in the pregame, Strasburg 3-time straight state champions. Division IV, Dover reaching the regionals last year. Both these teams going to try to push and test each other. Next one from Lint to Sibla was cut on and missed.
Yeah, we were down at regionals last year, and we were covering Indian Valley, Strasburg on one field, and our sister station JR was doing Dover on the other field.
Next one swung on and missed. It's out of the glove of the catcher, who will deliver on down to first for out number 3. 6 straight punch-outs now for Lint. We roll on to the bottom of the second. 3-0 Tornadoes lead. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
Join us at Keim Home Center in Charm for Customer Appreciation Days, April 7th through 12th. We're celebrating our customers all week long with giveaways, gift card drawings, woodworking demonstrations, and refreshments. Save 10% on appliances, lawn and garden tools, housewares, and so much more. Don't miss our free pancake and sausage breakfast Friday and Saturday morning. Visit keimhome.com or follow us on Facebook for more details. We'll see you April 7th through 12th for Customer Appreciation Days at Keim Home Center in Charm.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
8-9-1 due up at the plate here live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Dover leads 3-0 over Strasburg. Maddie Bantam, Madeline Faulkner, and Jenna Malcall due up. Dover the first time through their first 7 batters, that is, that 3-0 differential on the scoreboard. And Shannon, Some moments it just looked like batting practice. They were going up there, first thing they see, just ripping it.
Yeah, right now it's just another day at the office for the Dover Tornadoes. The Strasburg defense here is going to have to find a way to slow down that offense.
Bantam, the catcher, will stand in for her first plate appearance. Reifenschneider looking to shake off a rough first inning. Her first delivery is going to be cut on and fouled off the right side. Right towards the Dover dugout. Just making sure everybody's still awake over there. As we've said before in games that we've had here, beautiful facilities that Dover has here. And, of course, the new turf infield's looking fantastic. 0-1, swung on, put into play. Off the third baseman's glove of Sybil. Spidell will glove it and not going to have a play at first. So Bantam stands on first safely. Madeline Faulkner, the left fielder, in for her first plate appearance. Courtesy runner going to come in for Bantam. And that is going to be number 6 in Haley Kuchar.
Yeah, right now everything that's coming off those Tornado bats, man, it's coming off hard. And the Tigers are having trouble getting them in the glove.
After the courtesy runner gets penciled in by Blue, we're ready to go. Faulkner stands in. Reifenschneider. She'll rock and fire, swung on, and Faulkner actually fouled it off of her own shoulder. That first inning for the Tornadoes, 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, 1 left on base. But if you're Coach Hannah Duff, yeah, you might pick and choose here and there and say, hey, we left the 1 on base, but I don't think you could have scripted a better start. Next one from Reifenschneider. Change speeds. It bounces away from Gilkerson, but they got Faulkner to swing and miss. Big turn there for Kuchar, but she'll go back into second.
Yeah, like I said, as a coach, you want everything done perfect, and sometimes when you leave a runner or you make small little errors in the field, it kind of drives the coach nuts, and everybody else will be like, it wasn't that big of a deal.
Coach Tom Spidell gets the call into his defense. Reifenschneider ready. Kick, steals, runs high. Good eye from Faulkner with 2 strikes.
Kuchar getting a big jump out there at second base.
The 1-2. Swung on, put into play down the right side, but hooking well foul. Faulkner with a good battle. Of course, if you have not done so, get subscribed to the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Get those notifications on and know every single time that we go live. Never miss a broadcast of high school softball or baseball, track and field, whatever it may be. Big Z Sports will be there during the spring season. The 1-2. Inside, and it'll be off the shoulder of Faulkner. So now 2 base runners on with nobody out.
Yeah, that one there come in, and
it hit square.
it kind of rose, and she turned, and it got her.
Back to the top of the order in Malk, who drove a single to left field, eventually came around to score. Corners will play a little bit in here for Strasburg. Reifenschneider getting set. Malk, just a junior for this Dover team, has already had quite a career for herself. Delivery from Reifenschneider changes speeds, drops too low. Reifenschneider's next offering, outside corner, just tails away, ball 2. Kuchar stands on at second. Faulkner on at first. Nobody out. Top of the second inning. Dover up 3-0 in the early goings against Strasburg. Next delivery too high, and Malk ducks down below it. Now, knowing the kind of batter that Malk is, Shannon, do you give her the green light?
I think she's the type of player. She's got good patience. She'll know if she can get the hit or not. So I think the coach gives her the green light.
3-0, right down Broadway, strike one. You weren't kidding about Kuchar getting that lead over there at second. Of course, high school softball also brought to you in part by the Keim Home Center up in Charm. As Shannon likes to keep saying, the honey-do list might be piling up this spring. Contact the folks at Keim. They'll help you out. 3-1. Outside and high. Ball 4, and the bases will be loaded, bringing up Allie Hupp, the right fielder.
Gilkerson going to walk out and talk to her pitcher for a minute, try to calm her down.
Couple of smiles actually out there, I think, from Reifenschneider. Gilkerson probably trying to get her pitcher to have just a good chuckle. It's been a bit of a rough start for her, but all it takes is a couple plays here and there. Hupp, her first time up, hit into a fielder's choice that advanced Malk on to second. First offering. Runs too low, ball 1. One-0 is there, and it's fouled off to the right side. Out of play and off of somebody's hood. At least it bounced first, Shannon. That's why you and I parked down that way.
Yeah, well, my car is too old. It can't take a shot like that.
Might not start when you go to leave.
I always joke that I've had that car longer than I've had my youngest kid. She's 16.
1-1. Put into play to short. Grabbed by Spidell. Flips it on to third, and we'll get at least one out, but a run will come around to score in Kuchar. So Allie Hupp on the fielder's choice will have an RBI.
Yeah, nice job by Spidell right there to get the out. It was going to be hard. She had no chance of making a play at the plate, but a nice little flip over to third base to get the next lead runner.
So runners on second and first, 4-0. Malk will stand on at second, Hupp on at first. Olivia McHugh reached on an error her first time up, swung through the first one she saw. That could be your confidence builder right there, Shannon, for Reifenschneider, just seeing a swing and a miss. There's going to be a bunt attempt. It's a good one. Reifenschneider gloves, throws on to first, and she underthrew it as it goes off the glove of Watkins. Coming around to score is Malk as they get the ball back in from right field.
Yeah, that's 2 errors now on trying to get it over to first base.
Heads up base running for Malk, too, who scored from second on that bunt attempt. Looks like Coach Tom Spidell wants a mound meeting. And we'll go ahead and step aside. 5-0. Dover leads Strasburg. Big Z Sports returns to our YouTube channel right after this.
Commercial building owners, how well do you keep your roof maintained? At Rightmark Roofing, we offer our Bullseye Maintenance Program to building owners to help keep your roof healthy. This includes our 21-point inspection that examines all the essential areas of your roof that require year-round maintenance, a detailed report on the health and status of your roof, priority service that moves you to the front of the line, and discounts that reduce the risk of expensive repairs. Give us a call at 330-275-0088 or visit our website at rightmarkroofing.com to learn more.
Welcome back into the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Thanks to Claxon Communications for all of their hard work as always. Making you and I seem like we're doing a better job than we actually are, Shannon. Reifenschneider kicks, steals. That one goes over the head of the catcher, and Gilkerson who will field throw on to Reifenschneider. Tag is not there in time, and sliding in safely is Hupp on the wild pitch. McHugh was stealing second, but the pitch just went high out of Reifenschneider. I don't think Gilkerson was going to attempt the throw down. Now 6-0. Dover jumping out to a big lead. Contini, her first time up, delivered an RBI single. She'll foul the next one away off the right side. Dover being ultra aggressive at the plate on the base paths. And Lint dealing on the mound through, of course, she's only gone through 6 batters though so far to this point. But Hannah Duff and her coaching staff has to be feeling really good right now with the Tornadoes.
Well, that's it. You come in with the attacked mindset. You know, you come in, you do everything you got to do. They made it as far as they did last year, and they're not satisfied with that, and they're going to play every game now like it's the last game.
Reifenschneider's next delivery to Contini dips too low as she tried to change speeds. Two-one, put into play. Watkins can't get her glove down on it. That's going out to right field. Rounding third and coming home to score is McHugh. Another RBI single for Contini. Charlie Reese coming up now, who popped out to the catcher her first time up. And it looks like we are going to be having a pitching change here as Lauren Harvey looks like she's going to be coming in. So we'll take a timeout here shortly on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel as you see your Wayne Dorr replay. That hard hit single for Contini brings home another run. 7-0. Tigers trailing the Tornadoes. Big Z Sports returns right after this.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net. Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
Big moments are coming. Are you ready? If you need sponsor banners, graduation programs, or yard sale signs, the East Central Ohio Print Center has you covered. Visit ecoprintcenter.org. And if you've got a new driver in the house, East Central Ohio ESC offers flexible driver's education with in-car training and online options. Scholarships are available from signs to steering wheels. The East Central Ohio Educational Service Center is here to help. Find out more today online at ecoesc.org.
Welcome back to Dover City Park, as after the pitching change, it is Lauren Harvey now on the bump for the Tigers. Miley Reifenschneider subs in over at first base, so they swap positions. Charlie Reese standing in, swung on and missed on the first one, I should say. Wines fires, swung on and missed again by Reese. Actually, might have been a foul tip back into the glove of Gilkerson. 7-0 lead for Dover. And Shannon, nothing really fancy for the Tornadoes, just going up there, put the ball in play. And pay attention on the base pass. Next offering from Harvey runs well outside.
Yeah, I mean, as impressive as Lent has been in the circle, the offense has just been just as impressive. Like I said, they're not up there trying to win the game on one swing. They're up there putting the ball in play just single after single.
1-2, too low. Good block by Gilkerson. We'll keep Contini over there at first. Pair of RBI singles for Contini so far. Next delivery from Harvey. Swung on, put into play, past Watkins over there at second base. Contini with a big round at second, but she will hold up as the throw comes in. Dover keeps the inning rolling. Susie Peltz, the designated player who delivered an RBI double her first time up, is in.
Yeah, smart base run right there by Contini. She's seen her coach put the brakes on her. She went back. Only one out. You don't want to take a chance of getting thrown out.
Peltz, the lefty, getting set for her plate appearance. Only thing really slowing Dover down right now is the fact we have to keep switching out the balls because they keep getting wet from the damp outfield. Harvey's first delivery to Peltz is on the outside corner for a strike. Peltz the DP for Dover, batting for the pitcher in Lint. The 0-1 is going to run high. It's a tough spot for Harvey, too, coming in here, Shannon, because you know she wants to limit what's been going on, but she's been out there playing defense, and really there's been moments where it feels like they can't do anything to get Dover off the base paths. 1-1 bounces in. Quite the testament, too, though, to this Tornadoes lineup, like you were saying in the pregame. 2-1, fouled off the left side and somehow clears all vehicles.
Yeah, like I said, this Tornado offense, batting offense, they're loaded from top to bottom, and they've put in a lot of work the last couple of years as a group to get to where they're at.
2-2, swung on and missed. Harvey sits down Peltz on strikes. First punch out of the game for a Strasburg pitcher. Sarah Clark will now stand in.
Like I said, big out right there now, so now you got a shot at getting it out at any base other than home.
Had to be a pretty good feeling for Harvey. She'll wind and fire to Clark. Popped up right side. Kramer camps out under it. Has to run in and will make the grab for out number 3. So good job by Harvey in relief, limiting the damage. But Dover leads 7-0. We move on to the bottom of the second inning. Top of the third inning. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
The Tiger's Den Sports Shop in Strasburg is just that, your one-stop shop for local high school team apparel. With a large selection of shirts, sweatshirts, hats, beanies, coats, you can have it customized to be your school's biggest fan. Whether you need a single shirt or a team order, the Tiger's Den Sports Shop in Strasburg has just what you need. For contact information, find them on Facebook.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Starting off the third inning, live from the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio, 7-8-9, due up for Strasburg. As standing in, Raelle Watkins with her first plate appearance, sees strike one. Or Shannon, as they introduced her here with a PA, Peanut Watkins.
And sometimes the coaching staff just calls her Nut.
A one offering from Lintz, cut on and missed. Boy, Kara Lint showing off the velocity and the movement and the location so far. The 0-2, too high. Behind the dish, you saw Bantam try to pull it down and convince Blue, but he wasn't biting. Strasburg struck for 4 runs that last inning, but Lauren Harvey coming on in relief, doing a nice job of limiting it there. Watkins swings and misses on the next one. All 7 batters who she has faced, she has sat down with a K. Keegan Kramer, the right fielder, now coming in. It's getting colder, Shannon.
I know, I'm sitting here thinking, I'm starting to get cold, and these girls out here just making me look like a sissy.
Uh-huh. Next first delivery there is going to be a strike at the letters called on Kramer.
Yeah, Kramer kind of leaned back a little bit. She thought it was going to get her, and apparently it moved into the zone just enough.
Rocks fires, swung on and missed again. Boy, Lint's velocity has been impressive.
And to think you're doing it in this kind of weather. A little bit of rain, a little bit of moisture, the cold.
Well, she's probably thinking it's keeping me warm, so I might as well keep trying to throw harder. 0-2. Too high, but a half swing from Kramer, and she went. 8 straight punch-outs now for Lint.
Well, like you said, when it starts to rise in that zone coming towards you, it looks like a beach ball.
Addie Sunheimer will stand in. I never once swung at one up in the zone, Shannon, I swear. At least not one that I would admit. Offered from Lint. Runs just outside. Sunheimer, a slap hitter out of the left-handed batter's box. Third baseman will play in McHugh. If you're Sunheimer, you just want to poke it right over top of her head or get the good bounce. Delivery from Lint, swung on and missed. Something that you've been hearing in between, or we've been hearing in between each inning. Coach Tom Spidell, everything he's been saying to the girls as they come in, even with this deficit, basically saying, I believe in you, keep it up, keep your heads up. 2-1 to Sunheimer as the next one missed.
Yeah, and sometimes that's a hard thing in sports is, teams get down, they tend to hang their head a little bit. It could easily change.
Next offering on the outside corner now, 2-2. Lint kicks, fires, runs too high. Sunheimer has worked the count full. Three-two. Outside corner, strike 3 called. And Lint has punched out the entire order from Strasburg to get things started. Dover's up 7-0. Big Z Sports returns for the bottom of the third right after this.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our School to Work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
T-County Boxing Academy professional boxer Andre Sugar Dre Donovan is back in action Saturday, April 19th, fighting for the ABO Bantamweight Championship at the Meadows Casino in Washington, Pennsylvania. Tickets are available at Day One Cuts on Monroe Avenue in New Philadelphia or on Sugar Dre's Facebook and Instagram pages. Plus, the T-County Boxing Academy is offering their youth classes starting in April and are open to boys and girls ages 8 to 15. Classes are Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, $10 each or $65 for the whole month. Back to Dover, where the Tornadoes lead 7-0. Maddie Bantam, the catcher, stands in. It's a 1-1 count. First one was too low. She cut and missed on the next one from Harvey. 8-9-1 coming up. Bantam, Faulkner, and Mulk. 9 batters Dover had at the plate last inning. Harvey kick, steal, swung on and missed. Now, Shannon, something interesting. We've only seen a handful of batters for Harvey so far, but a change in velocity almost seems like it's tying up Dover a little bit.
Yeah, you get focused in on one pitcher, and now you're coming back the second time around, and you got a different one.
Swung on and missed as Harvey sits down Bantam. Her second punch out of the game. Madeline Faulkner drew a walk, eventually was out at third on a ground ball in the infield with the bases loaded. Corners playing in. First one on the inside corner to Faulkner. Next one from Harvey runs high as Faulkner has to duck underneath it. One ran low. Harvey couldn't quite pull it up as she changed speeds. Next offering, foul back towards us, now 2-2. Something fell off the fencing there, Shannon, off of our table. I think it might have been one of the clips. There you go, don't say I never got you anything. Harvey's 2-2, line drive off of Sibla, who will knock it down, but is not going to have a play at first. Hard hit ball from Faulkner, as she'll stand on safely at first.
Blue checking on Sibla over there because that ball was a rocket and came off of her.
Back to the top of the order with one gone. Jenna Malk, a single and a walk for her, scored 2 runs. Coach Tom Spido gets the call in. Oh, one gone. There goes the runner in Faulkner. A throw down, and it's going to be past the shortstop, sliding in safely. Madeline Faulkner with the stolen base. Good throw down by Gilkerson. But Spidell could not quite get over there in time.
Yeah, like I said, she reacted, come up, and where Spidell is playing, she had a long run to get there and just come up about a half a step short.
Usually as a catcher, that is what you're taught, Shannon. You're throwing that ball down there, and it's their job to be there. (1-0), too low to Malk. Big thank you to another one of our sponsors making high school softball coverage on our YouTube channel possible, in Right Mark Roofing. For all your commercial roofing needs, especially with those flat roofs, give the fine folks at Right Mark a call. 2-0, too high. Next delivery is going to be just a bit too low, so Malk draws her second straight walk. Allie Hupp, pardon me, Allie Hupp, who's hit into a pair of fielder's choices. Had an RBI, though. Last inning did come around to score on a wild pitch. First delivery is going to be a line drive to left field. That's going to get down, so Seacrest will cut it off. Spidell gets it and was going to try to go home, but dropped it, throws it back. Malk was off a second and hit her, and she'll scramble back in safely. So Faulkner comes around to score as they'll check on Jenna Malk over there at second base. Appears okay. So Allie Hupp with a single. RBI single at that. Keeps the inning rolling right along for this Dover offense. Olivia McHugh now in. She's reached on a pair of errors and stole a base. First delivery out of the hand of Harvey. Lost the grip. Both runners will advance.
I got my feet against the fence.
Did you feel that one?
Right against my foot.
Libby Gilkerson behind the plate will say, "Hey, thanks," because you kicked it right back to me.
Yeah, I'm pushing. I'm pushing on the fence because it kind of got cold. I slid underneath the table a little bit. The situations I get myself into.
Yeah, like we've always said, we joke about, we do this for the money, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Harvey's ready. Her 1-0. Runs inside. McHugh somehow got the hands on it, and somehow it didn't get a car behind us. 1-1. Cut on, popped up, left side, Seacrest trailing back, still going back, up against the wall, and it's gone! A 3-run shot for Olivia McHugh makes it an 11-0 ball game. Shannon, she got under that ball, and it just seemed to keep carrying before finally getting out of here.
Yeah, that had a lot of power behind it, and like you said,
onto the Wayne Door replay as you see Seacrest trailing back, just ran out of room, and it hung up in the air forever.
Yeah, like I said, it just got up there, and it didn't know if it was ever going to come back down, but didn't look like it was ever going to get out of here either. And then finally, it just carried on out of here.
Avery Contini will now stand in, the first baseman. She's got a pair of RBI singles. This has been a hitting clinic from Dover so far. Harvey kick steals, swung on and slammed to the left side, but it's going to go well foul. Honestly, by the sound of that, Shannon, I think she might have got that on the handle too and still cranked it down the left side. Oh, 1. Outside corner, tails away.
Just to let you know, the boss man has left, so we can do whatever we want.
True. Yeah. Adam finally tapped out. Hey, after what he went through at Ridgewood for getting his coat, I'm not surprised. He looked like a popsicle by the time he came up into the press box. Next one from Harvey. Runs outside. Adam did mention something before he left, though, and I'm sure somebody's not going to be happy that we're probably bringing this up, but we want to give a big congratulations to Casey Claxon and Claxon Communications, latest winner of the EOI AAA Media Award. Well-deserved, Casey, as the next one is slammed into right center. Avery Contini rounding, looking for second. She'll be there safely. 3 straight hits now for the Tornadoes' first baseman. Charlie Reese upcoming. But again, a congratulations to Casey. Of course, with his work here with us with Big Z Sports, with WTUZ, and with WJER, I'd say second to none, Shannon, truthfully.
Yeah, we was lucky enough to get hooked up with Casey in Claxon Communications a couple years ago, and we've helped each other really grow in this thing. And because of his business, we've been able to bring you all these extra games and stuff on YouTube that you'll have memories for lifetime.
And the boss man from Claxon Communications is actually sitting right behind you right now. First one fouled away by Reese.
Now I really feel bad I didn't bring no beef sticks for him tonight.
Yeah, wait, you brought them and you gave some to Aidan, but you didn't give any to
Casey. I gave Casey some at the track meet when he first got there. He was having a bad day at the track meet already, so I fed him to calm him down.
0-1 runs high. Right now, if you are Strasburg, it has been about as rough of a go as it could possibly be, but again, I think this is more of a credit to how good this Dover lineup truly is.
Yeah, you can't say enough how good this team is, and like I said, after falling out at the regionals last year, they put in the work. They got a goal in mind this year.
1-1 was too low to Reese. She popped out to the catcher and delivered a single in this game. Harvey ready, kicks, steals. That's going to be a strike called on the outside corner. Two inside, and tiptoeing out of the way is Reese, who now smiles to her dugout thinking, that's going to be one of those ones I should probably wear, but it's a little cold. Those ones hurt.
Yeah, those ones hurt. When you got 11-0 lead, it's a little easier to miss it. Now, if it's a 1-0 ball game or 0-0, you're probably going to hear it from your teammates that you didn't wear it.
3-2, swung on, line drive over the head of Watkins. It's going all the way into the gap in right center. Coming around to score is Contini. Looking for 3 is Reese, but she will pull up at second safely. An RBI double for her. 12-0 lead now for Dover. Susie Peltz coming in, the designated player, double and a strikeout for her. Shannon, you've told this story before, but hey, if you need some custom printed T-shirts, usually you think that could be a long turnaround for that, but not the case if you use the Tiger's Den up there in Strasburg.
Yeah, if you're a typical guy like me and you wait till the last minute to do what you're told, I called the Tigers Den. They was able to hook me up 2 days on a custom shirt. So if you're looking for anything for sports teams, just something for fun or your business, give the folks at the Tigers Den a call.
Was this a gift to somebody?
Yeah, it was a birthday gift.
Oh, boy. But you still got it in time. They were none the wiser.
Yep. That reminds me, her birthday's this month, too. Maybe I should call Tigers Den and get another custom shirt.
The 0-1 offering to Peltz is on the outside corner. Harvey ahead, 0-2. What are the odds she's listening right now, though?
She's at a track meet. So
okay.
I know
so you're safe.
I know she's not listening. She graduated from Strasburg, so she might be listening. I don't know.
0-2. Runs too far outside. Harvey trying to get Peltz to chase off the outside part of the plate. One gone. Third inning from Dover. Huge lead for the Tornadoes. Next one bounces in, ball 2. It has been an offensive and pitching clinic so far for Dover. Defense has not been needed so far for them after Lynch struck out the entire order the first time through.
Nice job by Gilkerson right there to snag that ball to keep it from going to the fence, or the runner would have been on third.
2-2 swung on, line drive, center field. Center fielder coming in, and Becker, who will make the grab for out number 2 as she stayed with it. It'll bring up Sarah Clark. That was a laser shot to center, and it dropped very quickly. I'm not sure how Becker got to it.
Yeah, technically you're always told to make sure you take that first step backwards, but luckily for Becker, she's seen that it was, a laser shot where it was going. Her first step was forward, and she just got to it.
Take a look on your Wayne Dorr instant replay. Becker reacting quick enough to get in there as that dropped real quick and made the basket-type catch, the underhand catch. First delivery to Clark, runs high and outside. Clark has popped up twice. Looking for her first knock of the ball game. The 1-0 swung on, popped up right side. Coming in is Kramer, going in towards the right field line, and she'll make the grab. 12-0. Dover has opened this one up. It will be the Tigers at the plate right after this.
Join us at Keim Home Center in Charm for Customer Appreciation Days, April 7th through 12th. We're celebrating our customers all week long with giveaways, gift card drawings, woodworking demonstrations, and refreshments. Save 10% on appliances, lawn and garden tools, housewares, and so much more. Don't miss our free pancake and sausage breakfast Friday and Saturday morning. Visit KeimHome.com or follow us on Facebook for more details. We'll see you April 7th through 12th for Customer Appreciation Days at Keim Home Center in Charm.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarchoneCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio on in the fourth inning. Carol Lint back to work against the Strasburg lineup. First offering to the top of the order in Spidell is right down Broadway for a strike. Couple substitutions out there on the field for the Dover defense as Lint gets ready. Next offering to Spidell's there as well on the corner. Coming into the ball game, Haley Kuchar will come in for Allie Hupp, the right fielder. Sophie Bantam will come in for Maddie Bantam behind the plate. Next delivery is going to be a ball on the inside part of the zone, just off the plate. Lintz 1-2, swung on, skied to left. Trailing back is the third baseman, looking and running out of room as it drops into the Strasburg dugout. McHugh with a big smile from over there at third. Just ran out of room. And Coach Tom Spidell having a laugh over there too because he had to race out of the way. We'll have to ask Coach after the game. He's probably thinking, I haven't run that fast in a while.
Yeah, he was moving pretty quick because she was coming pretty quick.
1-2, too low. Good battle for Spidell. Gets the count even. Strasburg still looking for its first hit, as we had already mentioned. Lint struck out all the 9 batters she faced through the first time through the order in those first 3 innings. 2-2, swung on, line drive. Actually, it's a pop-up, left field. Left fielder racing in, tries to make the basket catch, but can't in foul territory. Good hustle out there in left field for Madeline Faulkner, but just couldn't get underneath it.
Yeah, she had a lot of ground to cover right there and thought she was going to be able to scoop it at the last second, but they said it was in foul territory, so no harm, no foul.
Did you also notice that Charlie Reese from center was standing about 10 feet behind her when she tried to make that attempt? Yeah. Reese came out of nowhere.
Yeah, Reese has got a lot of speed.
2-2, swung on, line drive, left center, trailing back towards the wall, and that one is going to be high off the top of the wall. Spidell rounds one. She's hustling for 2. Good throw in, but she will be safe. It'll go past the shortstop, but she'll come back in. Spidell gets the first hit of the game for the Tigers and nearly put it out of here.
Yeah, it needed the carry for about 2 more feet because it just hit right, about a foot down on the fence.
If you take a look at your Wayne Dorr replay now, Spidell with a mighty hack on the 2-2. Really great contact on a line and maybe hit just below the, corrugated piping that they put on top of these fences. Great ride by Spidell and a little confidence booster there. Now it's a high pitch from Lint, goes past the catcher, and Spidell advances on the wild pitch. Riley Becker is in, saw ball number 1. She'll look for an RBI opportunity. Did that one make you flinch, Shannon? That came at us.
Nope, I'm telling you,
I'm proud of you.
I'm solid now. I'm a veteran of softball.
1-0. Becker goes with a slap bunt attempt. That's going to have some crazy spin on it. Becker's going to hustle it out at first. Spidell has to scramble back, though. It was going to be a sacrifice attempt, and regardless, Becker does get on base with a single.
There for a minute, the catcher kind of forgot about Spidell. She was about halfway down the line. She turned around and went back.
And a big smile on the face of Olivia Spidell when she turned around. Riley Becker shaking the hands. That kind of jammed her on the bunt. Did you see the spin on that? It was going right and then just went straight back left.
Yeah, there for a minute I thought it was going to go foul, but it stayed in fair territory.
Ella Gilkerson in. That's a ball high. There goes Becker, and she'll have a stolen base.
Yeah, Becker just going to do the nice little jot down because they're not worried about her. They're not going to cover the bag.
Well, she'll stare down the catcher and try to egg her into it. Come on, but Bantam knows better behind the plate. Next offering, tails just outside, 2-0. Ella Gilkerson stands back in, looking to step up in a big way. Her team's down big. Strasburg still showing some fight. 2-0 on the inside corner, strike 1. That's a perfect location from Lint. Now the 2-1, cut on and missed as Lint went up the ladder and got Gilkerson to chase. Now the 2-2, Gilkerson swings and misses. Lint with a big out. Number 1 in this 4th inning as she rose the ladder again. Give her 10 punch outs for the game. Miley Reifenschneider now comes in. Reifenschneider getting the start on the mound. Switched over to first base as Lauren Harvey came in. First offering, too far outside, maybe a touch high. Spidell standing on third, Becker on second. Next delivery, cut on and missed. Reifenschneider couldn't catch up to the heat from Lent.
Yeah, like I said, Lent just went right after her right there, and Reifenschneider didn't react quick enough.
1-1. Runs just a tad bit high, now 2-1. It's got to be a good sign for Coach Spidell and his coaching staff, despite the score being what it is. His team's still definitely showing that they want to put it in play. 2-1. Catches the outside corner on the black, now 2-2. Catches the inside corner, called strike 3. Second punch out this inning for Lent.
Yeah, she's had a lot of success on that inside corner today. Not sure. We're sitting to the right side of the plate, so it's hard to see where it's at on the left side.
Sophia Seacrest in, the left fielder. She will watch the first one for a strike in the up away part of the zone. Swings and misses. The rise ball got her to chase. It's crazy to watch, especially from this perspective, Shannon, where that ball starts down low and suddenly pops up. 0-2 just outside. Two gone, top of 4 here from Dover City Park. Tornadoes up 12-0. Tigers looking to come back, but that's going to be 3 straight punch-outs for Lent as she'll work out of a jam. We move on to the bottom of 4. Dover up. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
Wendy's fully refreshed taco salad is the perfect salad for those who hear the word salad and say, I'd rather have a taco. Because this salad isn't just a salad. It's as if a taco and a salad had an on-again, off-again situationship that got him on a reality TV show for tacos and salads that are in love. What I'm trying to say is Wendy's taco salad has tortilla strips, zesty dressing, and a whole lot of chili. For a fresh take on a classic, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
Are you ready to make a difference in a young person's life? Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio has 88 children waiting for a mentor. As a mentor, you will spend as little as 4 hours a month with your little, guiding them, listening, and helping them discover their full potential. Your time and your kindness can change the course of their future. By becoming a Big, you're not just volunteering, you're defending the potential of a child, giving them an opportunity to dream big and reach higher. Visit www.bigs4kids.com to sign up and help us make sure that no child has to wait. Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio. Defend the potential and become a Big today.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden-Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Starting off the bottom of the 4th inning, Sophie Banham at the plate. You see while we were gone, as she comes in at the catcher position and gets an infield single. Not exactly the most hard-hit ball in the world, Shannon, but it doesn't have to be, as Faulkner fouls it down the left side. Saw Harvey coming off the mound, but Banham with some good wheels down the first baseline with the single.
Yeah, thanks to that Wayne Dorr replay, she didn't get the Mr. Hit. So now when she comes back, she watches tonight, she'll be like, oh, they did get it.
Well, you can tell hers was actually in slow-mo because of that. Next delivery, popped up, right side. Reifenschneider trailing back, second baseman, and Watkins tried to make a diving attempt. It was in foul territory, though. So it will now be 0-2. Watkins just missed it. Faulkner in this game. Walk was put out at third, then had a single, stolen base, came around to score, also in another at-bat. Next delivery, too low. Good dig by Gilkerson. Snap throw down to first, and Reifenschneider couldn't quite get the tag on, but it looked like Bantam was going to be back in plenty of time. One, two. Too low. Gilkerson has to dig it off the turf again. Two. Swung on, line drive, caught over there by Sibla, throws on to first, and it's a double play. Nice play by Addie Sibla, who will double up Bantam and Faulkner.
Yeah, she's had a couple of them that were absolute rockets to her today, and she finally got one that was just hit like a normal ball. She's able to make a routine play.
Jenna Malkin, single, 2 walks, has scored all 3 times she's been on base. Harvey too far outside. To your point that you said earlier in the game, Malk coming up as a leadoff hitter. A lot of schools would like to have her in that 3-4 spot. But so much speed and good in so many different ways. But we know she's got a lot of pop. Harvey's next one tailed too far outside again.
Yeah, I mean, they just use her, to try to get runs out of her. A lot of times she can do it on her own, and it's just it's funny how she starts out of the batter's box till the pitcher starts to whine, and then she comes into the box.
All about the rhythm. There's a check swing, and she went. So it's 2-1. Yeah, just her process, her rhythm.
Yeah, Strasburg actually questioned it earlier, the infielders, and he's like, she don't have to be in until you throw.
Mm-hmm. Next delivery. Harvey lost the handle. It bounces in. Check on the Wayne Door instant replay there. Nice double up there from Sibla. The old 5-3 double play. How often do you see that? Next delivery from Harvey, too far outside. 3 straight walks Malk has drawn now.
Not helping her batting percentage, but her own base percentage is going up.
Haley Keecher will come in. She's 1 for 1 today, technically speaking. Haley Keecher has a single, 2 RBIs. One of them was in a fielder's choice. Actually, she's hitting the 2 fielder's choices and had a single. That's the easier way of saying it. Keecher, I take that back. Keecher, it's actually her first plate appearance. Pops up right side. Watkins makes the grab. It was Allie Hupp who she had before, but she subbed in. Did Keecher, but she flies out to right. We move on to the bottom of the 4th inning. Pardon me. Did it again. Top of the 5th inning. Does Strasburg have a comeback in them? Big Z Sports is back right after this.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
Fifth inning here from the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. Thanks to all of our presenting sponsors all spring long in the Keim Home Center, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and Right Mark Roofing, and for today's presentation specifically, the Tiger's Den. So we move on to the top of the 5th with a 12-run lead. Strasburg has to get at least 3 here, Shannon, to keep it alive. Swung on and missed. Addie Sibla's in. Sibla with a nice double play earlier on this game, or actually last inning. The 0-1 swung on, popped up, right side, trailing back towards and on top of the batting cage back here. One of those kids might have a fun time trying to get the ball off the top, Shannon.
They'll go over there and throw baseballs at it or footballs or something.
0-2. Runs just a tad high. Lint has done a fantastic job elevating that zone, and so hard if you're just not right on it to try to catch up to those. 1-2. Swung on, popped up, straight back, and going just beside somebody's vehicle. That had windshield written all over it.
I got a stiff neck, so I'm not turning. I'm waiting for it to hit the top of his tent and come through and hit me on the head.
I look back to see what everyone behind us is doing. If they're looking for it back behind us, we're good. 1-2. It was high. Sibla loaded, but she kept the hands back. Now 2-2.
Oh, the Booster Club, they turned the exhaust fan on over there at the concession stand, and now I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, I smell what you smell, and it's I haven't had dinner yet. 2-2. Cut on, popped up, good at bat from Sibla, who stays alive. Somehow, all these foul balls she's hit, she has not hit a vehicle yet. It's actually impressive.
That's skill.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're ever in the Dover Park area and there's softball or baseball going on, swing in, check out that concession stand. Travis McWilliams says it's the best mozzarella sticks he's ever had.
Pretty good.
You know,
I can attest to that.
I went with the steak burger, and, man, that was good. I seen somebody eating some French fries.
2-2. Too low. Great at bat from Sibla continues. Now a full count. Saw a walking taco came out, and I went, oh, man, maybe I should have went that route.
That was a big walking taco bag. It wasn't no little one. Seen ice cream, some slushes. They got it all in there.
We've hit that point of the game where you and I are talking about concession stands again. Full count. Sibla puts it into play. First baseman charges in Contini. Gloves, flips on to the second baseman, who corrals it as Klar handled it for out number one. Rael Watkins comes in. It's a good battle there from Sibla. Put it into play and hustled on down to first. Watkins ready. Lynn's first offerings on the inside corner, strike one. Still never asked Shannon because we had a softball game earlier featuring Strasburg, and I noticed that Watkins on her lead hand on the swing doesn't wear a batting glove, which is kind of odd. She wears it in the follow-through hand. Swung on and missed. It's now 0-2.
That's something we'll have to ask her sometime or ask her dad. It's one of those things that you do once and you get used to it, or you had good luck with it. So baseball players, they can be superstitious. Softball players.
0-2. Swung on and missed. Watkins is sat down, and it comes down to Keegan Kramer, the right fielder, who will come in. Lint ready. She'll kick and deal. Swung on and missed. To say Kara Lint has been dominant would probably be an understatement. Has forfeited just the 2 hits today. All the rest, minus that last ground ball from Watkins, the rest have been retired with punch-outs. Next delivery, too far outside.
Yeah, she took command of this game early and often, and like I said, it took all the way to the 4th inning before the Tigers finally was able to put the bat on the ball.
Next one on the inside corner, strike 2. Lint working in, out, up, down. It's been a master class in location. One, two. At the knees, strike 3 is called. Kara Lint picks up the win on the mound, and the Dover Crimson Tornadoes 12-0 victorious here tonight. Shannon, what a performance for them. Up and down the entire lineup finding success. Lint on the mound, domination. Dover rolls on this season, now improves to 8-1.
Yeah, and we said, we thought it would be a defensive battle, but we said if Dover can get their bats going early, that they would be able to put up some runs, and that's exactly what they did. The offense never missed a beat. They gave their starting pitcher a lot of run support.
We now step aside, and when we return, it will be your Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show. We'll wrap this thing up and hand out our McInturf Realty Player of the Game Award. 12-0, Dover tops Strasburg in high school softball. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
As a parent, a high school sports season can be exhausting. From traveling to games, eating on the run, getting to bed late, and oh yeah, still working your 9 to 5. After all that, you need to unwind, and there is no better way to do that than at one of the 10 lakes operated by the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. The opportunities are endless with things to do, plus the option of primitive tent camping or treating yourself to glamping in one of their cabins. See all the Muskingum Watershed offers by finding them at mwcd.org.
Hi, Thad here at TMK Valley Propane, bringing you a Winter Weather Minute. Heavy snow and ice can accumulate near and on your propane equipment. Clear the snow from all regulators, vents, and piping. This ensures that your propane equipment can vent properly. Using a broom rather than a shovel will avoid damaging any parts as you remove the snow. Lastly, keeping your driveway clear helps our drivers ensure timely delivery, especially during inclement weather.
Welcome back into the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio as we move on to your Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show. And it is time to break down that win from Dover over Strasburg. And Shannon, I don't think you necessarily, if you're the Strasburg Tigers, buy too much into this and say, we got to change everything. I mean, this just shows exactly what kind of start Dover's been off to this year. And it is going to be a very tough team to beat down the stretch.
Yeah, Dover's just solid from top to bottom. Strasburg is, had to replace some key players. They've moved some players around. They haven't even had the same lineup, from week one. Coach Spidell and those guys over there, they're still trying to find their identity right now, and they'll be very solid by the time the end of the year comes. But whenever you run into another powerhouse, in the East District, as I would like to say, Dover did everything right today. They got a stud pitcher. She took control of the circle. She dominated, and the offense just never missed a beat for Dover tonight.
Yeah, for the Tigers, I will say the one thing that they probably will be working on, kind of some uncharacteristic errors we're not used to seeing from them in the field. Definitely something that they'll look to polish up.
Yeah, and that's one thing defensively you can't have. There were just a couple errors getting the throws over to first base, then a couple rocket shots that went off gloves. Those are typically plays that you usually make. But tonight, with the weather being the way it is and it's cold, and then once you get down a couple runs, you start to second-guess what you're doing, and they'll get all that cleaned up here in the next couple practices, and they'll move on.
As for the Dover offense in the victory tonight, probably the big bat out of them, Avery Contini, went 3 for 3. She had 2 RBIs, 2 singles, and a double, a 3-run home run from Olivia McHugh. He also had RBIs from Charlie Reese, Susie Peltz, Allie Hupp, and Jenna Malk came around to score 3 different times. And really from top to bottom, I mean, you'd be hard-pressed to find somebody who didn't have success in that Dover lineup. It was domination. And speaking of domination, the junior Carol Lent on the mound went all 5 innings, 14 punch-outs, gave up just the 2 hits. And no surprise here, Shannon, but what else?
Yeah, and she's just going to go ahead and wrap that up with our McInturf Realty Player of the Game.
14 strikeouts and 5 kind of makes that a little easy on us, doesn't it?
Well, she made it easy on us because if she would have struggled in the circle and we would have had to pick an offensive somebody from the batting order, we would have been in trouble. But, they all performed well tonight on the offensive side, but her domination in the circle is just what won her the McInturf Realty Player of the Game.
Pretty much simple as that. That'll wrap things up here from Dover City Park. It is the Tornadoes who pick up the 12-0 victory over the Tigers. And, of course, thank you all for tuning in and spending your evening here with us with Big Z Sports. And stay tuned with all the latest action on what is going on the Big Z Sports Facebook page. And if you haven't done so, get subscribed to our YouTube channel. For the entire Claxon Communications crew, including the main man in Casey Claxon, and for Adam Sweski, Travis McClellan even, and Shannon Thomas, I'm Nick McWilliams. Don't go anywhere, Z Country. We'll be back at a high school again near you soon.
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications production of High School Sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news and scores, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter at @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Don't miss any of the live stream coverage all season long by simply subscribing for free to Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. For the best in high school sports coverage, there is only one Big Z Sports.